Down below, I've linked a video to Confused Leftist Noises, and it's asking the question, why didn't Mitch McConnell vote to remove Trump after J6 in 2021? Basically saying that that was the golden opportunity to end Trumpism once and for all. And I made this comment in the video, and I want to broaden it just a little bit more. Mitch McConnell's view was that because Trump had already been voted out, he said that the courts were going to decide his fate and that there was no reason to litigate on this because he had already been voted out. The voters made their decision, etc. Which, okay, that's fine, but you had the ultimate opportunity to make sure that he never takes office again and rehabilitate your party's image. That was a mistake, and then what followed after that was even worse. I recently bought on Amazon Prime the Last Republican documentary about Adam Kinzinger, and he had brought something up that I had actually forgotten, and it's in Bob Woodward's book, War. So a couple of things. Those Republicans that voted to impeach Trump, after he was out of office, then they just went silent. Kinzinger said that that was the time for those people to get in front of a camera and almost like mea culpa say, this is not us. We tried. It didn't work. This isn't who we are. All that jazz. The other being that later on that month, Kevin McCarthy went to Mar-a-Lago. And everybody knew how fishy that was. Now, Kevin had made mention that he was down there for some speaking engagement or whatever it was, and Donnie had invited him to Mar-a-Lago. And I'm not going to not see a former president. And that's when he basically convinced him that stay out of the limelight for a little bit and let him rehabilitate. That's why everybody forgot about him once he left office, instead of the Democrats and the Republicans that voted to impeach just driving home the point that this man can never take office again. So that 3 or 4 week span, that needed to be the time to end his political career. When you have an opportunity, you slam the door shut. You don't leave it slightly open because eventually they will walk back in. So despite all those other factors that have led to where we're at now, this was a systemic problem from all parties. The Democrats not doing anything when they had power, the Republicans not denouncing Trumpism, Merrick Garland, everything. That's why going forward, we cannot do this. We're not looking to the past. We're only looking at the future. Accountability is a must.